adding and subtracting fractions. So first couple of questions, it's going to be about least common denominator, LCD, which already I represented in the previous video. So here I will just fly over real quick. 7 over 9 and 1 over 12. So 9 and 12. We need to find common denominator. So 9 we can divide by 3, right? So here is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Next, 3 I can divide again by 3. It's going to be 1. 4 is not dividable. We don't get whole number, so we leave it alone. Next, we take 4, because once we reached 1, then you are done. 4, we can divide by 2. Well, might as well divide by 4 right away, right? We already know 2 and then again 2. So might as well divide by 4 and we get 1 and 1. So common denominator is going to be LCD, going to be 3 times 3 times 4, which is going to be 36. Okay, next question is going to be common denominator for 1 over 4 and 3 over 14. So 4 and 14. So what do we get? 4 I can divide by 2. Here is 2. See, why here I don't divide by 4? Because I have 14 also to try to divide. 14 by 4 is not divisible, but by 2 it is divisible. In this case, I took and divided because there was no other number, only this 4. That's why. Okay? 4 divided by 2 is 2. 14 by 2 is 7. 2 I can divide by another 2. It's going to be 1. 7, and see, it's 7, we have only 7, so and I'm dividing by 7, 1, 1. So LCD is equal to 2 times 7, which is going to be 28. And I think this is one more, and we will move to addition and subtraction fractions. Let's see. 11 over 56. And 17 over 140. I did exactly same example in the previous video. I'll just fly over 56, 140. We have by 2, 28. 140 by 270. Divide another 2. It's going to be 14. Here 35. Divided by 2, 7. Here 35 stays the same, because you can divide 7, divide by 7 is 1, here is 5, divided by 5 is 1. So we are getting LCD is equal, if we multiply all these, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 5 is 40, 40 times 7, 280. Okay, and I believe this is the last one, LCD, yes. This is number, which one? 4. Number 4. We have 14 over 15. Then we have 1 over 10. And we have 1 over 4. Okay, writing down 4, 10, 15. It's easier to work when I have arranged in ascending order. 4, 10, 15. 4 I can divide by 2. Here is 2. This is 5. This is 15 stays. You can divide by 2. This is 1. 5, 15 stay. You can divide. They're taking 5. Dividing by 5. This 1. This is also become 1, this is become 3, and by 3, 1, 1, 1. So LCD will be multiplying, this is 4, 20, 60. There we go. Now moving to number 5. Okay, let's do addition. So 8 over 19 plus 4 over 19. Since denominator is the same, there is nothing much to think. 19 and 8 plus 4 is 12. Next, number 6. We have 15 over 16 minus 13 over 16. Since denominator is same, it makes our life easy. 16, 15 minus 3 is 2. Number 7. 3 over 7 minus 1 over 5. Although we all know it's going to be 35, common denominator, but let me real quick. 5 I can divide by 5, right? This is 1, 7 stays, and then divide by 7, 1, 1. So LCD is 35. Okay, so to get 35, we are getting 3 over 7 minus 1 over 5. So if it's 35, so here multiply by 5, multiply by 5. Here multiply by 7, multiply by 7. And I'm getting the result, 35 and 15 minus 7, 8 over 35. Question number 8. So what do we have here? Question number 8. We have 1 over 4 plus 2 over 9. Okay. 4 and 9, how much it's going to be? 36, obviously, right? Even if I break down, you will get the 36. So for 36, 1 over 4 plus 2 over 9. So it's 36, I'm multiplying here by 9. Here I'll multiply by 4. And the result is going to be 36, 9 plus 8. 17 over 36. Okay. All right. Question number 9. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to subtract 7 over 15 minus 19 over 45. Well, common denominator here is going to be 45. But let me show you this one through method of finding LCD. So 15 you can divide by what? I'm dividing by entire 15. Why? Because 45 also you can divide by 15, right? And there is nothing else to do. And it's going to be 3. And then we divide by 3, 1 and 1. If I wouldn't know that 45 I can divide by 15, LCD is 45, then I would go by 3, by 5, and so on. So it's 45, which means 7 over 15 minus 19 over 45. Here I'm multiplying by 3, right? Whatever change I do to denominator, I have to do the same change to numerator. And I'm getting 45 common denominator, 21 minus 19, and we are getting 2 over 45. Next, question number 10. Question number 10, let me squeeze this a little bit. Okay. We have here 2 over 30 plus 17 over 40. Now, this is a nice case, plus 1 over 8. Okay, well, let's see. 2 over 30 plus 17 over 40 and plus 1 over 8. So 8, 30, 40. So 8 I'm going to divide by 2, going slow here. 4, 30 divided by 2, 15, 40 divided by 2 is 20. Next, 4 I'm dividing by 2, 2, 15, and here will be 10. Why I left 15 the same? Because you can divide by 2. Next is 2, this is 2, this is 15 stays there, this is going to be 5. I'm sorry, this is 1. Don't you know that 2 divided by 2 is 2? Okay, so 1, 15, and 5. So we are done with 1, moving with 15 now. 15 by 3. 5, and 5 stays there. And 5 divided by 5. And this way we got all ones. So LCD is 2 times 2 is 4, 8, 8 times 3, 24, 24 times 5 is 120, which means 120 divided by 30 is 4 and 4 is 3 and 3. 120 divided by 8 is 15. 15 here, 15 here. So the answer is going to be 120, 8 plus 51 plus 15 is equal 120. So 8 plus 51 is 59, and plus 15, it's going to be 74. So we are getting 74 over 120. Let's see if we can reduce. Let me make some space here. Okay, 74 over 120. By 2, it's going to be 37, right? By 2, it's going to be 60, and that's pretty much it. We arrived. Question number 11. Two and 1/4 plus 1 and 3/5. Okay, this is interesting. First, what we're gonna do, we are adding, let me write down, 2 and 1/4 plus 1 and 3/5. So I'm adding the whole numbers. 2 plus 1 is 3. And for 4 and 5, common denominator is 20, which means this one multiplied by 5, this one multiplied by 4. So we are getting 20. First fraction is going to be the denominator 5 plus 3 times 4 is 12. We get 3 and 17 over 20. And that's it. We arrived. Next one. Number 12. What do we have? 7 over 30 plus 1 over 45. Okay, we have here an interesting case, 30 and 45. So I'm going to break down into a least common denominator. So 7 over 30 plus 1 over 45. 30 and 45. 30 I can divide by 3, 10, this will be 15. By 2 is 5, 15 stays, can divide. By 5, this is 1, this is 3, and then 3, 1 and 1. So LCD is equal 6, 30, 90. So common denominator is 90, multiplying this by 3 to get 90. This is by 2 and 2 to get 90. And the answer is going to be 90. Here we have 21 plus 3. And the answer is 24. Oh, plus 2, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm getting enough of math. 23 over 90. All right. Moving to next question, number 13. 1 and 1 over 15 plus 5 over 18. So 15 and 18. Let's see. 15 and 18. So divided by 3. 5 and 6 divided by 5. 1 and 6. Well, since 6 by itself, they might as well divide by 6. And we get 1, 1. So LCD for 15 and 18, it's going to be 3 times 5. 15 times 6 is 90. Which means 1 and 1 over 15 plus 5 over 18. So 15 times 6, it's going to be 90. For 18 times, how much? 90 divided by 18, it's going to be 5 times, yeah. And we are getting, this one stays common, I mean the whole number, and 90, it's going to be 6 plus 25. And we get, result is 1 and 31 over 90. Question number 14. All right. This is interesting one, number 14. I'll show you easy way. 29 minus 2 and 3/4. Okay. Here is the thing. Let's say you do 1 minus, I'm doing drafting. Let me change the color so you will see it's a drafting. 1 minus 3 over 5. Since my denominator here is 5, 1 I'm representing as a 5 over 5. And minus 3 over 5, it's going to be 2 over 5. 1 minus 6 over 7. Since 1 I'm representing as a 7 over 7, denominator have the same. Minus 6 over 7, which is 1 over 7. Which the shortcut is going to be, in this case, in subtracting from 1. 5 minus 3 is 2 and 5. 7 minus 6 is 1, and here is 7. Okay? Now, what if you have not 1, but you have 27? What in this case? 28 minus 6 over 7, right? So we reserve 1 for subtraction. So instead of 28, we get 27, right? And we do 7 minus 6 again. And we are getting 1 over 7. Oops, I didn't mean different color, but that's okay. And in this case, like we have, let's see, 29 minus 2 and 3/4, it's going to be, I reserve 1 from 29 for subtraction, will be 28, and 28, 4 over 4, right? That one I reserved, I represent as a 4 over 4, minus 2 and 3/4. So it's going to be 26 and 1/4. Okay? All right. Question number 15. I have here prepared to save time. Okay. So Nancy and Sarah meet 3 mornings a week to skate. They skated 3 1/4 miles on Monday, 5 and 1/3 on Wednesday, and 5 and 3/4 miles on Friday. So we need to find total distance they skated. Total miles. Question mark. Okay, so what we are going to do, total is going to be 3 and 1/4 plus 5 and 1/3 plus 5 and 3/4. Okay, 4 and 3, common denominator is 12, right? Which is going to be 3 here, 3 here, 4 here, 4 here, and 3 here, 3 here. And we are getting 3 and 3 over 12 plus 5 and 4 over 12 plus 5 and 9 over 12. The result is 10, 13, the whole part. 3, 5, 5, it's going to be 13. Denominator is 12. Now let's add numerator. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 9 is 16. Okay. 16 over 12, it's improper fraction. And it is improper because numerator is greater than denominator. Then in that case, we have improper fraction. So from here, I'm going to convert improper fraction. Let me see, 16 over 12. It's going to be 1 times, right? And 1 times 12 is 12, and 16 remainder is going to be 4. 16 minus 12 is 4. And we have here 12. So in 4 and 12, I can reduce by 4. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 3, right? 1 and 1/3, which means, and we have plus 13, correct? So we are going to get 13 plus 1 and 1/3. It's going to be 14 and 1/3 miles. Okay. And we have one more question again. Question number 16. I'm not going to write down because it's something similar. I'll just read the problem. All we need to do is find the question. Okay, let me read the question first. The country club in a small village maintains the putting greens with a grass height of 1/8 inch. Okay? Height 1/8 inch. Okay, the grass on the fairway is maintained at 2 1/4 inches. So fairway grass is 2 1/4 inches. Okay, how much must the mower blade be lowered by a person mowing the fairways if the person will be using same mowing machine on the putting greens? Okay, which means by how much we need to lower the mowing blade to get from 2.14 to 1/8. All we are going to do, subtract, so 2 1/4 minus 1/8, right? We need to know by how much we need to reduce 2 1/4 to get 1/8. So 4 and 8, common denominator is 8, so this is multiplied by 2, and here we are getting 2 over 8 minus 1 over 8, and we have 2 and 1 over 8 inches. So The mower blade need to be lowered by 2 1/8 inches. Okie dokie, I'm done.